It would have been good. Damn it.
Damn it, Peter. Why do you always start before...
I always start the best things.
That would have been perfect opening. We're going to talk about a stretchy boy, Fantastic Four boy.
No,
But
it's
no,
too late.
It's too late?
It's too late,
It's
bro.
too late? Okay.
The joke's ruined if you say it twice.
Oh. Hello, everyone. I am the Fanfiction Fanatic. Oh, different intro from last time. Brodie, and I'm here once again with my wonderful friend Peter. Say hello.
Hello.
To discuss some fanfiction. This time about what is likely my most favourite anime/manga of all time, One Piece. Now, as always, Peter, we start with a question. Now, who out of the literal hundreds of One Piece characters is your personal favourite?
My personal favourite?
Yes.
I really like Sanji. Or fucking Zoro, because I'm a weeb.
No, you have to pick one or the other.
Oh no.
Now, the fandom has decided that if you like Zoro, you can't like Sanji. And if you like... No,
Really?
the fandom has decided that if you like Sanji, you can't like Zoro.
But they're both good.
But Sanji fans hate Zoro.
That's
Because
dumb.
they hate Zoro fanboys.
That's idiotic and dumb.
It's silly. It's kind of ridiculous.
Fine, fuck it. I'm going out of the park and saying... Don Flamingo.
Don Flamingo is your favourite character. You only like him because you love his devil fruit.
His devil fruit's really cool.
Okay. Second question. What's your favourite devil fruit?
Shit. They're all so good.
My favourite character has my favourite devil fruit. It's Law. Because the Alpha is fucking ridiculous.
Law's so cool. I love Law.
He has the best hat. Best hat in One Piece.
Yeah.
Coveted title.
Coveted title. If I was to say one in particular that I really liked, I don't so much as like the character as much because he hasn't showed up in ages, but I really like Buggy's ability. I don't know.
Buggy showed up like 100 chapters ago.
Did he?
He was like in the between the Zoe arc and Dressrosa. He shows up for a little bit.
Yeah, but I like his ability because he can just...
That ability allows him to fight Mihawk, someone who, by all rights, should just beat him in one punch.
Yeah.
But luckily Mihawk doesn't hit things. No. Or does he? I guess we'll find out, eventually. Before we begin, I'd like to express that this episode will contain spoilers up to One Piece Chapter 926, which is the most recent one. Okay. It's the one where Kid and Law are in prison.
So in other words, if you're listening to this, stop listening if you haven't read, or if you are planning to, at least.
Well, we'll try to keep spoilers to a minimum.
Yeah.
But it might contain spoilers up to that, and we might just mention very specific things.
We
like characters' names.
We may slip up.
Certain abilities. Like, we might talk about certain characters who in fanfiction got different abilities because we didn't know what they were for years before they were released. Yeah. Like, Kaido has like a million different devil fruits until it got revealed that what it actually was.
Yeah. So, for those who are listening, just keep that in mind. We may accidentally slip up, or we may say something that spoils something for you.
Okay. So, and with that done, let's begin. Common trends and tropes, Peter. What did we do in this section?
You tell me a common trend or trope, and I have to guess what it is, basically.
Yes, you have to guess what it means.
Yeah.
SBS knowledge required.
SBS.
Do you know what an SBS is?
I don't.
An SBS is when a mangaka takes some time to answer some questions from fans.
Oh.
And sometimes he answers questions about the One Piece lore. For example, in SBS, he talks about how many kids Big Mom has. He only mentions what all the female ones' names are and their designs are. Doesn't talk about the boy ones for some reason, because I guess the question didn't relate to that. And he talks about silly things like their birthdays and their blood type, the things the Japanese love, because they love talking about characters' blood type for some reason.
That's weird, but okay.
I guess it's like something to do with horoscopes or something like that.
Maybe.
So yeah, SBS knowledge required. So what do you think it means now with that context that you know what an SBS is?
I feel like it's just that. It's literally what you just described, but as a fanfiction. Like, each of these characters. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
they because the fanfiction likes referencing that stuff. Because we get to know Law's sword's name from the SBSs and stuff. I don't remember what it is, but I think it's like a really simple name. But it's important in fanfiction if you want to write a fanfiction about Law, and someone asks him like, "Hey, what's the name of your sword?" It's not really important, but kind of important at the same time.
Yeah, it's not really important, but to Law it is important, kind of deal.
Yep. Okay. Next common trope, time travel.
I'm gonna.
This is why I included the spoiler, because time travel might be a thing now.
I'm gonna guess that it's either pre time skip or post time skip visit themselves or that era.
It's a lot of things. It could be Luffy takes over his younger self's body from the future, from like an undisclosed point of time.
One of those anime or mangas that do that.
It's like, oh, I'm young again. In the past, I can save all the people that have died.
Yeah, all the people that have died.
All the people that have gotten the magma fist.
The magma fist. Fisted hard.
Oh.
The saddest of fists.
And yeah, it does include sometimes characters meeting their past selves. So you can get the pre-time skip Straw Hats reacting to Brook again.
Talking skeleton.
Before we go any further, I want to talk about something in One Piece. Jinbei has been confirmed to be the Straw Hat helmsman in tertiary knowledge released in data books.
Yeah!
So Jinbei is an official member of the Straw Hats now.
I love it.
Official.
I love it.
I love it too.
He's great. Jinbei's great.
Jinbei's the greatest.
He's so good.
He's so good.
I love him.
Next section, the Supernovas and their various escapades.
Supernovas.
The 11 Supernovas.
I don't remember them.
You don't remember such famous characters as Jewelry Bonnie or Capone Beijay?
Nope.
How do you not remember Capone Beijay? He was really important in the last arc.
I don't remember him.
He's the castle man, the mafia gangster.
Oh, yeah.
The 11 Supernovas from Shabundi.
Yeah, I remember.
X-Drake, Hawkins,
I remember
Kid, Law,
Yeah.
Apu.
What?
Scratchman Apu.
I don't remember him.
Is that how you say his name? Apu? I don't remember.
That's how you say it in Simpsons.
Killer. You know, the kid's first mate.
Yeah.
The guy with like the swords.
Yeah.
Is that all of them? No, we got the Ma-D monk. The one. Do you remember when they revealed that all these supernovas came into Big Mom's territory, but Ma-D monk was the only one to win a fight?
Yeah.
That was like the moment where it was like, oh wait, this guy's not a joke.
Nope.
Okay. But yeah, it's just like it's just like people writing fanfiction about the 11 supernovas.
Okay.
Sometimes in an alternate reality where Luffy gets them as crewmates instead.
Huh. Okay.
Can you imagine Law as the doctor, Kid his first mate, X-Drake, Jewelry Bonnie the cook?
Don't make me think of it.
And making you think about it. X-Drake the navigator.
Stop it.
Think about it.
Stop
think
it.
about it.
I love the characters. Don't make me do this.
No, but think of how great it would be to have Kid and Luffy on the same crew. Especially after the newest chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That newest chapter though.
Who would be captain? They'll be arguing about it constantly.
It'd be so much like, I'm captain. No, I'm captain.
They're all captain, I guess.
All captain. It's their pirate ship only has captains on it. No one's a specific crewmate.
AJ has his like own crew because he's got like all these people living inside him.
Yeah, he does.
It's like everyone just waves like Straw Hat Captain, like they're waving from the side.
I like his ability a lot.
It's really interesting.
It is.
For reference, if you don't know who Beiji is, I don't think it's a spoiler to tell what his devil fruit is.
No.
He's a castle man, so he can use his own body as a literal castle. He can hide people in it, and like people shrink down when they go inside of him. He can have an entire army in him at once, which is pretty strong.
It's super useful. Imagine
he can shoot cannonballs out of his fingers because you can place cannons inside the castle and he shoots them.
Yeah,
it's really cool. He
could be armed, but yet not unarmed.
Yep. Sea stone weaponry, which I guess in the newest one of the newer chapters, it's not crazy anymore.
No.
And I mean, even Smoker has like a kind of like a sea stone weaponry because he has like a sum on the tip of his jute or whatever the hell it's called. But yeah, I'm talking about things like sea stone bullets and swords and things that I don't know would actually be really useful. Like, how does one shape sea stone? Because you can't really break it.
No, it's more of a natural form thing. You have to kind of
like you can make sea stone cups, so I guess there's a way. There's a way to shape it. I guess they just haven't shown that yet. Original devil fruits. OC devil fruits.
where they insert their own type of devil fruit, like a monkey fruit, where they become a giant monkey.
They're all mystic zones.
They're all no way.
Do you know why they're all mystic zones?
Because they haven't really been explored.
No, because they're not creative enough to come up with their own weird power. Like, no offense to anybody writing One Piece fanfiction, but I don't think anyone could be as creative with devil fruits as Oda the man himself is, because I don't think I could think of a devil fruit like the flutter fruit or the jacket fruit, where the guy puts on another guy as a jacket.
Yeah, that was like, what?
It's like, what? Why?
Such a weird fruit.
It's like, because everyone wants a cool fruit.
Mm.
Why would I make up this lame power when I could just make myself a phoenix, a dragon? And I think that's kind of sad. Yeah. I want to see more original devil fruits with weird. I want to see weird. Cool. I want to see more weird paramecias.
Yeah.
It's like fucking make up some bullshit and they somehow get it to work.
Mm. It's a devil fruit. It doesn't have to make sense.
It doesn't have to make sense.
It's a fruit said to be made from demons or something.
This is a world where a man made of mochi can be one of the strongest characters in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. Monkey D, insert female name here, is going to be the Pirate King / Queen.
So, OC of themselves in Luffy's place. With everybody.
It's just female Luffy, man.
Oh god, no.
It's female Luffy.
But as their own, like, them, I'm guessing.
Or it's Luffy's sister.
Luffy's sister.
Lucy.
Lucy. I was going to say Lufina.
Lufina! I challenge my fate. I will become the quiet pirate queen. You've started a new ship.
I've started a new ship.
Luffy x Lucina.
Oh god.
Hey, why is that so weird? It's not the weirdest thing you ever heard.
No, it's not. It really isn't.
Pirate Queen Lucina.
She's got the straw hat and everything. I want to see an edited version of this.
Well, I'll Photoshop a straw hat on Lucina. There.
Specifically.
That's all the effort I'm gonna put into it. ASLL.
ASL.
You know ASL?
Yeah.
Yep.
Language, yeah.
Yep. Well, there's an extra L. Who could that possibly be?
ASF language Luffy?
No. ASL is like the little club Luffy, Ace, and Sabo formed when they were kids, remember?
I thought you were saying ASL, which is what people online say for age, sex, language. Or location, sorry.
That's dirty. I was thinking of a wholesome brothers bond, drinking alcohol when you're 10.
Sabo Luffy, yeah.
Yeah, ASLL.
I wouldn't know what. Mm-hmm.
Who do you think?
Law.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like, I mean, it makes sense. Let's just say that after Law got saved by Corazon, that instead of getting not taken in by the Marines, Garp finds him, and then he finds out the backstory, and he goes like, "You're my grandson now. Into the woods you go."
Into the woods.
And he throws him to the dawn. That's what he would do. And so Luffy gets an extra brother, and this one's a bit significantly smarter than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, finally, someone to actually tell them not to do things. An impulse control.
You know they wouldn't listen.
They wouldn't.
You know
Law would be the brother that is always right, but they would never listen to.
No, like
Also, I think Law is older than Ace.
So he would become the older brother.
He's the eldest brother.
Oh no, yeah. That's right.
He's also a D.
He's also a D.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I'd see it.
Yeah.
It was literally like 2 panels away.
2 pounds away.
2 panels away. The Whitebeard Orphanage.
The Whitebeard Orphanage. All the kids that were orphaned or whatever get brought in by Whitebeard.
Yep.
That'd be cute.
The Moby Dick becomes like a fucking makeshift orphanage on the ocean. All like Whitebeard just shouts, "All kids are now under my protection. They're all mine now."
All your kids are mine.
All abandoned children are mine. How would the Navy spin that to be a bad thing?
He's training them up to be pirates.
But one of them grew up to be a baker. And a government official.
That is true.
And a revolutionary. Traitor!
Traitor! Traitor! Revolutionary.
mention the revolutionaries die. Make a crewmate. That's the next one.
Make crewmate.
Make a crewmate.
Make a crew.
It's like Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, I was gonna say build a bear.
Okay, making a crewmate. Female character, big tits. Got it. Okay, yeah.
Attach Luffy's arm.
I'd like to his arm. Zoro's bandana, sword. Mato grade sword. Got
Lost
it. Yep.
foot.
Lost foot. Oh, yeah. He needs a hat. You gotta have a hat in One Piece. Top hat.
Sabo's top hat.
No. A bandana with a cap.
With a cap.
A cap on a bandana. Perfect.
Oh.
No One Piece characters like that.
It's like that nose guy with the cap. You take his.
Shit!
You take his cap.
You take the nose guy's cap.
I don't remember his name.
Kaku.
Kaku. Yeah, that's it. Don't they go on their own little adventure afterwards in their
yeah, but then it turns out they just join up the world government again.
Oh.
Remember? They're at Reverie.
Oh yes, you're right.
Yeah, it's sad, isn't it? Well, who knows? They might still be traitors. Who knows? We don't know where that's going.
I want them not to be world government.
And we're up to the final common trend and trope. Garp the responsible.
Is this when Garp actually treats his job as an adult properly?
Like his role as grandparent seriously?
Instead of being an awful one who just
Okay, kids. I don't care if you're going to be pirates. You're going to live. Hockey training starts now.
Hockey training.
Hockey training starts when you're 6.
God.
I mean, he already kind of does that because he like did a bunch of crazy training bullshit to them. Like he tied Luffy to a bunch of balloons and threw him into a forest when he was like 5.
I remember.
So he kind of does that already. He just doesn't supervise it to make sure they actually learn.
Yeah. Oh God, imagine if like they were like were supervised and taught how to do all that shit.
Luffy, but with manners.
Yeah, Luffy would have manners and be stronger.
He would have manners and no hockey and punch Arlong.
He would be a lot more dangerous.
Yeah, I just imagine like Luffy at Arlong Park and Arlong just comes up to try to grab him like with his teeth. Armament hockey shatters the jaws instantly, and Arlong just goes like, "What the fuck? Oh no, this is New World bullshit all over again." He just tries to book it.
Oh yeah, because he
knows that shit. He's been to the new. Well,
Yeah.
he might have just been on the Grand Line.
No, I thought he was in New World, but he left. I thought that was.
No, that was Crocodile. Has been to the new. He went to the New World, got wrecked by Whitebeard, and then left. So much lore in One Piece. So much secret lore.
So much secret lore. So large.
So large and expansive. Remember when we were looking at that weird map? I'll put it up on the screen for the thing. Remember we were freaking out about that map because like, oh, this makes sense, kind of.
Yeah, it's not obviously accurate, but it makes sense in terms.
It's not accurate, but that's basically what the Grand Line looks like. It's a literal line across the ocean.
Yeah, like would be the equator. That like.
It might be.
Or is it like weird where it's like diagonal?
Well, Amazon Lily's tropical, so it could be the equator that the Grand Line follows.
True. But they also cross like frozen places. And, like,
yeah, but that's like the weird Grand Line bullshit.
Actually.
Like that's individual islands. Most of the other Grand Line seems to like be pretty warm and tropical storms all the time.
Perfect weather for pirates.
Perfect weather for pirates, but not really though.
Not really.
'Cause I think a lot of people just die when they enter the New World on their own.
I'm surprised no one's got scurvy.
No, there was one guy who got scurvy at the very start, remember?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
One of Sora's friends gets scurvy and Nami calls him an idiot. Okay. Shipping. Interesting fact, Oda himself has come out to say there'll be no pairings between crewmates in Volume 34 SBS's section. No romance between crewmates.
Because
all those Nami x Sanji shippers, I'm sorry.
Bring drama into a thing that doesn't really want to have drama.
Yeah, One Piece is about the adventure, not the romance.
Nope.
But that doesn't stop people.
It doesn't stop people. And Sanji already has something.
And the most popular of this is Yaoi shipping.
Yeah, we figured.
The most common pairing being Luffy x Zoro, Sanji x Zoro, and Ace x any of the male Whitebeard pirates, except for Whitebeard himself. So like Ace x Marco.
Okay.
Ace x Satch.
So Ace x Teach.
No. Never. Never again.
Ace x Teach.
Shanks x Mihawk. because you know
Yeah.
they're buddies.
They're buddies.
And Ace X Sabo.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure, I guess.
We were talking about this like a couple episodes ago. Like one of the first episodes we did. You're not okay with shipping the ASL siblings together, are
It's
you?
weird.
It is weird.
It's really weird. You do you, but weird.
So you're gonna hate this next section.
Oh, am I? That's
So I found some stories where Ace X Luffy X Sabo are all canon to the stories. They include The Hidden Fox of the Sea, The Choices of a Younger Brother, Little Did You Know, The Life and Times of Fire Fist Ace, Reminiscence, and thousands of others. There are literally thousands of these.
They love Ace, and they love Yaoi Ace.
Yep, they love our Yaoi Ace. No, this is all of his brothers. This is only his brothers. Yep.
Why?
Because it makes you feel uncomfortable.
Why? They did it purely for my pain.
There's only one chart I found from The Usual Suspect, The Phantom Tactician.
Mm-hmm.
There's one chart here. It's a Luffy fan shipping chart.
Okay.
Who do you think the most popular ship with Luffy is?
Robin?
No.
Oh, and that Amazon Lily, the
Paul Hancock.
yeah.
No.
Nami?
No.
It's gonna be a boy love, ain't it?
Maybe.
It's one of the three, ain't it?
No.
I don't know then.
It's Law. Think about it. That makes sense, right?
I mean, that's not the word. That's not a bad joke, actually.
The winner is Law at 31% of all stories.
Damn.
His next highest is Nambi at 29. Then Zoro at 16. Then Ace at 11. Sanji at 3% is drawing with Boa Hancock. Then Robin at 2%. And the rest are 1%. We got them in list Marco the Phoenix, Sabo, Smoker, Shanks, and Usopp.
Usopp?
Usopp.
Huh.
How do you know? Dude, are you drawing a blank on who Usopp is?
No. You
Okay.
said Usopp.
It's Usopp. It's Usopp.
You said Usopp.
Am I saying Usopp wrong?
Usopp. It's P. Usopp.
Usopp.
Yeah, you said Usopp. I was like, what?
Usopp. Oh, that's because that's how they say it in like the 4Kids dub.
Yeah.
I was watching. That shit's hard to erase from your mind when you're 5, Peter.
That's okay.
And now, Peter, we're up to your favorite segment.
Favorite segment.
Stories I may or may not have read at one point or another. Can you explain to the folks at home what this story is, Peter?
Brodie has to pretty much read out the blurb of a fanfiction, and I have to guess if he's read it or not.
This should be an easy one.
It should be an easy one.
The Rescue, written by K.E.Alvarez. The Marines didn't really know what they were getting into when they decided to take Makino and her son into custody. You remember Makino?
No.
The lady at Shellstown. Luffy's hometown.
Oh, yeah.
Bandana.
I remember her.
K+ for some cussing. Did I read this one?
No.
Yes.
There you go.
This story's great.
It's good.
Smoke is the main character.
Ah!
And it's him looking around the village for Makino because they've got a report that her son may or may not be this child of red-haired Shanks. Maybe. Remember the cover story I showed you? Of Makino holding the baby?
Mm.
Fans assume that that's Shanks' kid.
Oh.
I mean, that would make sense, right?
I mean...
A little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Tiny bit? So...
Depends where he went back.
So the Marines go all Gold Rogers situation on this and start hunting down the baby, because remember that shit.
Yeah.
That's the plot of the story.
Damn.
They're hunting for Shanks' mistress.
Wow.
And Smoker's in charge of the operation to look for her. It's really good.
Really good.
I like this one a lot. It's only 10 chapters too.
Okay,
And
so
it's finished.
Ah.
I think you should read it.
You think I should read it?
It's good.
Okay.
This is The Rescue by K.E.Alvarez. Next one. A Match Made in Hell, written by DragonLady90. What happens when Tashigi receives an What happens when Tashigi, you know Tashigi, right?
Yeah.
receives a marriage proposal from the person she least expects. Modern AU.
Okay, so modern AU, I can guess. Modern times, like internet, everything.
Who should receive the marriage proposal from, though?
I wouldn't have a clue. I can't. I'm not.
You would never guess this.
I would never guess it.
Nope, it's Law.
Huh.
I'm looking at the character tags now. Tashigi and Law.
Huh.
I guess it's because the Punk Hazard.
Maybe.
Because they talk for a bit.
They talk for a bit at Punk Hazard.
And there's like, I guess fans go like, yes.
Yeah, yes.
Yes. Mine now.
It's like a kid with two toys and it's like
Fight! Kiss!
kiss. Now kiss.
But this is the modern AU, so he's not a pirate, so it's fine.
He's not a pirate. I'm guessing he's a super hipster tattoo boy.
Well, Oda sometimes in the SBSs reveals what a character's occupation would be if they weren't a pirate.
Okay.
Law was revealed to be a surgeon,
That makes sense.
and he's also German.
What?
Law's German. The tattoos make sense now, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Huh.
Law's German.
I forget that other people.
It's like Luffy is... Oh god, what was he?
Portuguese?
No, I don't think he's Portuguese. I don't remember. Frankie's American, I remember that. I remember Sanji's supposed to be French, I think. Zoro's Japanese, stuff like that. I think Brooke's Hungarian. I think.
Wasn't Nami supposed to be all Robin? Or Chopper?
No, Luffy's... No, Usopp's from... No. I don't remember. But it's easy. You just look up their character tags and like there's like some images like what nationalities are the Straw Hats. You'll look it up. And that's what they all are.
Okay.
So Law's a German surgeon.
I'm going to say you did read this.
Yeah, I did.
Because it's law.
Law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Law.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not ashamed.
No shame.
Law's my favourite character.
Yeah, you
He's
love
a great
Law.
guy.
Law's great.
I'd trust him for surgery.
I would too.
Yeah.
You'd have to pay him.
You'd pay me.
Yeah, pay me.
Pay
Bitch.
me. Your Eyes, written by Tomei Gozen 27. Robin transferred to Japan hoping she'd get a new life. There she experiences a life of a usual high school girl, experiencing love and pain after meeting two people that will put colour and change in her life. Read and find out. Zoro, which is Zoro X Robin.
Yeah.
Lobin, Law X Robin. And Zotash, which is Zoro X Tashigi. I do not own One Piece and the cover image. I don't have the cover image to show you.
Okay.
But I don't think it was anything relevant.
Nothing relevant. Okay.
Okay. Did I read this one?
No.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, because just I know you, and you. This doesn't.
This doesn't seem like it'd pique my interest.
No. Wouldn't pick mine up.
Ah, here we go. Luffy's Different Mama AU. Written by FunahoMisaki.
No, I can already guess what this is.
What if instead of Big Mom or some random marine revolutionary, or even another random pirate, Luffy's mother was someone else? Was one of Big Mom's children who was broken when he was taken from her by his father. Now that they know who he is, his mother, grandmother, and aunts and uncles will stop at nothing to get him back and safe and get him back and keep him safe. AU out of character rated T just because.
So wait. He's the grandchild
Of Big Mom.
Of Big
So
Mom.
one of her kids is his mom in this story.
Okay. Interesting.
And it's a woman too, not a son. So it's like one of Big Mom's daughters.
Yeah. And they want him back in the family.
Yeah.
I couldn't fathom a guess who because there's so fucking many of them. Or is it an OC?
No, we all know what all the Big Mom children are now. Well, the female ones anyway, so you can't make a female one OC anymore. Well, no, you can. It's just that you can't make him be a certain age. Well, no, you can. I'm talking bullshit. Of course you can. But did I read this one?
Yes.
Yes, I did. You'll never guess who his mother is in this canon.
Probably not.
Brule. Mirror Witch.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
So what? Does he have mirror powers?
No!
Wait.
That's not how Devil Fruits work.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not how Devil Fruits work. I don't know why I thought.
No, he's just she's just his mum.
That's interesting,
Interesting.
to say the least.
That means Katakuru's his uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Gecko!
Uncle Kata!
Yes!
Uncle Mochi!
Oh, he can show him how to stretch.
You can show him how to stretch real good.
Yeah, oh my...
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see...
That's just why I read this fan fiction.
I want to see... I want... Oh, now I want to read stretch bonding.
What?
There's bond over being able to stretch.
Oh, okay.
Not what do you think of?
And we're back.
Then we're back.
It was my fault. I take full responsibility. I got too hype.
Got too hype over the fact that
Look,
stretch
Katakuri
bonding...
is great.
You got...
If he shows up again, he might take my place as my favourite character.
You didn't know what stretch bonding meant, so you were real confused.
I know what it means. You don't know what it means.
Yeah, stretch bonding.
Stretch bonding?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay. Sea of Survival, written by Kilanna D. The legendary D. Kilanna. In one universe, Monkey D. Straw Hat Luffy gathers a crew of all sorts of characters. In this universe, he'll gather a significantly different crew. These 10 new crewmates will follow their insane captain and try to survive all the trouble he drags them into. Welcome to the crew of Supernovas.
This is what you're doing?
Yep. His first crewmate... Fuck, I just spoiled that I read it.
You did.
Oh well. This doesn't count as a win for you or a loss.
No.
It's a loss for me,
It's
but
a
you
loss
don't
for
win
you.
anything.
Yeah, I don't win anything.
Okay.
Same thing with the last one.
Yep.
Because you also said...
In this story, Luffy only has one crewmate when he goes to the Grand Line, and it's Bonnie. Because you can't have more than one of them, because always there's no threat.
There's no threat.
Can you imagine Crocodile trying to fight Kid, Law, and Luffy at the same time?
Oh yeah, fuck.
That's not a fight.
That's not a fight.
Although they probably would be weaker. This is the start of the Grand Line.
Yeah. I wonder how strong they are before time skip.
I imagine Kid is around the same strength, and Law is there too. Luffy probably wouldn't... it's like that's like a theory crafting, isn't it? Like, how strong was Beijing when he was in the West Blue and then he came to the Grand Line? Because he was already gang lord by that point.
He was.
So it's an interesting debate.
It really is.
Because I don't know if Luffy without Gear Second could fight Kid to like an even standstill.
I don't think so either.
I mean, I think he could beat Kid now.
Yeah.
That's I have no doubt about that.
That's different.
Like how I think he can beat Law now too. But pre-time skip, I don't think he would win.
No.
I think Kid and Law would beat Luffy soundly in that situation.
Yeah. Because they had to go through a lot more shit.
No, Luffy went through more shit than anybody. Well, at the very start of the Grand Line.
At the very start.
But I was thinking like Shibundi arc, where like if Luffy fought Kid, I think it would be a very close fight, but I think Kid would win.
Yeah, I could see that, yeah.
I mean, Kid's probably stronger back then than he is now because he had 2 arms.
That's true as well. He did have 2 arms.
He lost his arm when he tried to take on Big Mom. That's like the lore explanation. That's when he lost it in canon.
Really?
He was one of the 4 supernovas that came into Big Mom's territory at the start of the time skip. Like it was him, Beijing, I think it was Apu as well, and Mad D Monk.
Mad D Monk.
Okay, he's got a D now because he was so strong, badass, and so unexpected. Friends with Kaido, remember? They were just having a casual conversation with the clouds.
Yeah, friends of Kaido.
Friends with Kaido.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah. They're not friends.
They're
like passing.
Yeah.
They're not even acquaintances. Kaido probably didn't even acknowledge his existence. I just realised how Kaido got up on the clouds. He flew.
Yeah, because...
He's a dragon.
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Bit late, but... I mean, we did have that little disclaimer.
It's not a spoiler to say that Kaido's a dragon. People will like predict it as like, oh, he's the king of the zones. He's probably got some bullshit like a dragon or a lion or something like that. So yeah.
He's a big boy.
What roles would they play?
What do you mean?
Because like Luffy's obviously the captain on the crew.
Yeah.
Bonnie's the cook, right? And I know that X-Drake is supposed to be the navigator, because that's how they write it in the fanfiction. Then you got up to that point. Law's the doctor. But what roles is everyone else supposed to play? Like, is like Kid gonna turn into like a craftsman?
Maybe.
Because No, we're getting off track.
We're getting off track.
Wrong number. Written by Plume-now. Why do you care? We don't know each other. Of course I know you. You gave me your number and your name, Taro. Wait, what? No, it was a mistake, and my name is Law, not Taro. Toro. Toro is good too. Law only wanted Beepo to help him at the hospital. He never asked to give this Luffy guy... to have this Luffy guy as an SMS. SMS pen pal. I don't know what that means.
Text message.
Oh, okay.
A text message and
All of this because he typed the wrong number. Law Lu and So-san. SMS conversations.
Yeah, they're texting.
Yep. Yep. I don't think Luffy knows how to write, let alone text.
I mean, this is, I'm guessing, in modern AU, so...
Luffy's the kid who will get kicked out of school in grade school.
That or was just like...
Luffy's the kind to get a job in high school and then get fired the next day. Because he ate all the food at Hungry Jack's.
He'd be one of those guys who go backpacking across the world and, like, go do crazy shit.
Yeah.
Be like, why'd you go do that? It's poisonous.
Why did you eat that?
Why'd you eat that?
Why'd you eat the pufferfish? And he's like, eh. He's dumb enough to do that. Did I read this one?
Yes.
Yeah, no I didn't.
No?
No.
No. You don't like the Yaoi ships?
Can I get real for you for a second? This is one of the only Yaoi ships I'm in full support of.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Because Luffy doesn't understand women, so it doesn't really matter who he ends up with.
No, he doesn't understand women.
Dude looked at fucking Boa Hancock and went like, fuck that shit, I'm out.
He looked at a naked woman and was like...
He looked at the
"Where's
naked
food?"
woman and went like, wait a minute, that tattoo looks like Hachi. That's what his first thought! His first thought was to Hachi, a fish man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Luffy does not give a fucking
He has
shit.
a thing for Hachi.
Oh my god!
That's the true awakening.
Because Hachi's like an octopus and he wants to eat Hachi,
Yeah.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's the only thing he cares about. He wants to eat.
That's
Luffy has two modes. My friends are in danger, serious mode, and I want to eat mode.
That's how people should get to him through his stomach. That's how.
Well, Boa Hancock tried and just like, thanks for the food, and that was it.
Yeah.
It's like Goku.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Goku, but to an unrealistic. It's like Goku, but the writer didn't force him to get married to someone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's it. That was the last story.
Okay.
Well, what do you think, Peter?
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
Well, I shaved a lot of the shit.
Yeah, I thought so.
And I mentioned a lot of ones that you wouldn't have liked because of certain ships. So, we're on to fun facts. We're almost done here. Only got a couple of things to mention.
Okay.
On the website of Fanfictionnet, there are a total of 40.1 thousand stories about the One Piece franchise.
Wow.
Making it the 12th most popular anime to write about on the site, just above Death Note and below Gundam Wing. Did you watch Gundam Wing?
Yeah, I watched the entirety of it.
Is it good?
I liked it.
Okay.
Doesn't mean everyone will.
The most favoured story on the website is titled Second Wind and has just over 7,000 favourites, which is a lot.
That is a lot.
It is written by the Lost Samurai and its description reads, Luffy and Zoro awaken in two different parts of the East Blue, both with the same thing on their mind, protect the crew. They would not be failures this time around. Captain's orders.
I already like it because of the blurb.
As bits and pieces of the unknown past that the two comrades share are gradually revealed, the rest of the crew can only speculate. For all their absolute resolve, they're hiding something. Time travel, AU.
Ah, shit.
I think this is the story where Luffy and Zoro go back in time into their old past selves because the crew failed.
Yeah, I'm guessing they they die or something.
Like they failed as shit. They saw Blackbeard. They looked at his new beard and go like, "We can't fight that. Blackbeard's new beard's too stylish.
He's too stylish.
Looking too much like real OG Blackbeard."
Yeah.
We got one last thing. We got the most popular characters in One Piece fanfiction. Who do you think is the most popular character in One Piece fanfiction, Peter?
Luffy.
Yep, 20%.
Everybody
Who do
wants
you think
Luffy.
the second is?
Law.
No. It's Zoro.
Oh.
and then it's Sanji at 12%, and then it's Nami at 9, Ace at 9, and then it's Law. And then there's like a bunch of other characters. Like, do you want to know what characters who are really popular enough to make this list?
Sure. Why not?
We got Usopp at 2%, Kid at 2%, Doflamingo at 1, Sabo at 3, Shanks at 1, Marco at 3%. Marco's slightly higher because of all those the Yaoi ships with Ace.
I can see that.
Smoker at 1%, Robin at 5, Mihawk at 1, Law, I mentioned Law at 7, Whitebeard at 1, Chopper at 1, Corazon at 1, Thatch at 1, and Boa Hancock at 1.
Huh.
No Brook or Frankie on this list.
That's sad.
Or Jinbei.
That's sad.
It makes me sad.
I want Brook fanfictions.
Brook is the best and most underutilized character.
He is. He's so great.
Favorite Straw Hat.
Super cool swordsman who's like a bard, basically.
He is a bard.
He is a bard. Cause
He's a bard from D&D.
His singing actually does shit to affect people. And that's awesome.
His singing touches the soul.
Yeah, he literally touches people's souls.
Yep. Well, that's it. Peter, what do you think?
It wasn't too bad. I reckon I'd read maybe 1, 2 of those, 3. But yeah, interested.
Luffy's fan fiction is great. You should read it and read more. And that was it. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah. We'll see you
next time. See ya.
Bye.